Oliver Ames High School sports home game coverage is underwritten in part by Bank of Easton, Premier Properties, Law Office of Sutton and Sutton, Easton Historical Society and Museum. ECAT would like to thank all sponsors for making coverage of all this year's home games possible.
So apparently today at Oliver Ames High School, someone was spreading rumors that there was a security problem. Someone had a weapon or something. There's an email later, 2 hours later. Well, these Stoughton girls, they're not dropping a single one. Yep, it should be the bubble's all set. And then look. This little viewfinder's gonna come in clutch.
Oliver Ames High School Sports home game coverage is underwritten in part by Bank of Easton, Premier Properties, Law Office of Stoughton and Sutton, Easton Historical Society and Museum. ECAT would like to thank all sponsors for making coverage of all this year's home games possible.
And welcome to Easton, Massachusetts, on the Oliver Ames High School campus, where today we've got our OA Tigers versus the Stoughton Black Knights, the Border War. I'm Gio Ballestino, joined with the professor, Todd Marino. How we doing today, Todd?
Hey, hi everybody. We're doing good. 70-degree day to play some softball. We just started off with a long foul ball right down the left field line.
And that's Julie Powers for Stoughton, number 13, the right fielder.
Yep.
Leading off here. We got also the return of Katie Melendi after a few days.
Yeah.
A few weeks, actually, or almost a few weeks, returning from an injury. Good to see her back in the circle. Unfortunately, we had a little bit of a three-game slide here over the last three games. Couldn't get things right last night against Stoughton. What were your thoughts of that game last night, Todd?
The girls really battled. It was one of their better games played. It really was. Wow, what a grab by Emily Martin. Line drive.
Powers lines out to Martin for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, the girls really played well last night. They gave Taunton a game. At the end of the day, you're losing 9-0, but it was a great game. One of the best games they played all year.
And we got Anna Hobbs, the left fielder, into the plate. Ground ball over to Morris. Morris over to Johnson for out number 2.
Yeah, great to see Katie Melendi back. Very efficient. Looks good. Looks strong today.
Already an efficient inning. I believe the pitch count is about 3. So that'd be good. It'd be good to get her off to a quick start here and get this third out in a short amount of pitches. Melendi with the strike.
There we go.
So it'll be interesting to see how the team responds to Melendi being back in the circle.
It will.
Had a couple of really, important step-ups, or people that really stepped up while Melendi was out, that being Paige Taylor and Madison Montero.
Yeah. Paige and Madison were great. They really did. They stepped up. Neither one of them, I think, has picked up a ball in a couple of years to pitch, and they stepped up and they really helped the team out when they needed it.
That's a swing and miss for the shortstop, Alyssa Edwards, with a 1-2 count. And Edwards ground ball over to Homer. Homer with the quick release.
Yeah, great start.
Over to Johnson for the out.
Yeah, OA picking up what they did last night with the solid defense.
Great job here in the first inning, 1-2-3, and after half an inning, 0-0. We'll return.
Thank you. Yeah, I got it off of, you know, I played Alibaba? Yeah.
And welcome back to Oliver Ames High School, where you got Maddie Homer leading off for the Tigers, facing Kerry Driscoll, who's a senior this year. Many starts. I've seen her over the last 4 years. Stellar pitcher. Seen her in U18 club and also town ball for the last 4 years, and making her last appearance at the Oliver Ames softball field.
Yeah, Driscoll's, she's been a staple, right? And Stoughton for
pretty
a few
much.
years. Yeah, since I've been around anyway.
Probably
so.
since she was in 8th grade.
Yeah, she's had a great career. So it's nice to see her wrap it up and move on to college, to greater, bigger, and better things.
Absolutely, as Homer steps into the plate. And Homer takes ball 1 inside. If we can get Maddie Homer on base, might as well just put her at second.
Yeah, Maddie's batting .458, leads the team in hitting this year. She's had a solid season.
She takes ball 2 inside. And Todd, not only is this a border war, but this is the battle for first place in the Davenport.
Yeah, seasons, we're entering, we got 3 weeks left. I think this is 6 games left in the season, so every game gets more and more important, but this is a big one.
And Maddie Homer takes ball 3 high and outside. And Homer, 3-0, little shot down center field over the center fielder.
Yeah. Just hit the top of the fence in center field.
That had a little more wind, and the wind's blowing behind us. We need just a little more gust.
Yeah.
That ball would have been gone.
Yeah, it just looked like a lazy fly ball to center, and it just kept going. The center fielder turned around and just kept running. Yeah, that was close. Great stop for the Tigers.
And Maddie's on second. That brings up Devin Morris. Morris, another one, shot into center field. And Driscoll misplaces that. And looks like Maddie Homer's going to score easily.
Yep.
As Devin Morris goes into second base.
Yep.
That brings up Cristalia Covell, number 3, the left fielder, with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Devin Morris continues a hot bat also. A big shot to center field. So here we go. See what happens. Trading runners at second.
Covell, little shot right over the second baseman. And out at first.
Yeah, Cristalia hit a little flare over the second baseman's head. The right fielder charged it hard, picked up, threw her out at first. Just got her by half a step.
Heads up play by Powers, this first, the right fielder, number 13.
Yeah, here comes Katie Melendi, cleanup hitter today.
And Katie Melendi, right, aggressive swing, line out to center field to Driscoll.
Yeah, I really like the approach there. Tigers are jumping on that first fastball that they're seeing, and they are driving it.
They're being aggressive.
Yep.
It's all pitcher dependent. That brings up Caitlin Miller, the center fielder, who shows bunt. Pulls back and takes strike 1.
Pitch was a little off the plate, but he was calling outside for Katie too, so it looks like that outside corner is going to be flexible.
And Miller,
shot
down left field line, in for a double.
Yeah, it's a big hit.
On the hit, Morris scores.
Yeah, Tigers jumped up 2-0. Third double of the inning. Caitlin roped that ball to left field, one hopped it to the fence. 2-0 Tigers. Great start.
Great offensive flurry here in the bottom of the first, putting up 2 runs. That brings up Emily Martin, number 24, the third baseman.
Yep, Emily takes ball 1 inside. Yep, Emily has warning track power also. She can really give the ball a ride, so I'll be looking for another big hit here.
Martin with ball 1 on the throw. Miller takes third, safe at third. Aggressive base running today by the Tigers also.
Like to see it. Yeah, absolutely. Now we get Emily up with a 2-0 count. Yeah.
As
Stoughton
Martin
pitcher
takes ball 3.
Yeah, Stoughton's pitcher is a little rattled here. 3-0. 3 straight balls to Emily.
And ball 4.
Ball 4.
Oh, with the throwdown. Gets away from the third baseman, Whitman. And Miller scores on the overthrow.
Yeah.
Quick start for the Tigers here. Putting the third run across the plate.
Yep, being very aggressive. Getting Caitlin over to third pays off.
Brings up the catcher, Catherine Farley. Farley with a swing and a miss for strike 1. Driscoll with the pitch. Ball low. Farley with the 1-1 count. And Farley with a shot down the left field line. Foul. For strike 2. 1-2 count on Farley. As Catherine takes ball 3 high.
Catherine Farley, one of
Ball 2, sorry.
Yeah, one of the Tigers' leaders in RBIs with 11 this year. Nice opportunity. She could pick up one.
Runners at the corners. As Farley looks at strike 3 for the final out of the inning. And after 1 full, we've got our Tigers 3, Stoughton 0. We'll be back.
At ECAT, we're here to keep you connected and involved in the community. On ECAT, you can explore the town with Gail Devins.
Hello, I'm Gail Devins, and welcome to our show, Discover Easton.
Tell your story with Harrison Young on Topic Time.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Topic Time with Harrison Young on a...
Learn something new with the Ames Free Library. Relax with the Ron Van Dam Show.
Ron Van Dam Show, that's who I am. I'm Ron Van Dam. Thank you so much.
Check in on the latest in live town meetings.
2022 Select Board meeting, and Happy New Year.
Stay up to date with Oliver Ames High School news and live sports.
Tiger Talk.
Share your thoughts on the community forum.
Welcome to Community Forum.
And listen to some exciting new music. So stay connected with Easton Community Access Television.
Welcome back to the Moscato Sports Complex on the campus of OA, Oliver Ames in Easton, Massachusetts, where we've got the Lady Tigers leading Stoughton 3-0 here in the top of the second. And the batter for Stoughton right now is Carrie Driscoll, number 44, the pitcher, trying to help her own cause. Cristalia under it, making the catch for the first out of the inning. And again, the efficiency, I'm joined with the Professor Todd Moreno, and the efficiency of Melendi is really shining today.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this is what they were hoping to get when she came back today. Yep.
And that brings up Layla Alou, the second baseman, who pops up over the third baseman, Emily Martin.
Yep.
Looks like Emily Martin was fighting the sun a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. That sun's bright here. Field design. Sets it for that late afternoon. Those fielders have to deal with the sun.
And Cameron Whitman steps into the plate up to the plate for Stoughton, the third baseman. Whitman with a shot to center field. Caitlin Miller under it.
Gio, I got to tell you, Katie Melendi, 10 pitches in 2 innings.
It's a beautiful
Unbelievable.
thing. Definitely needed after that extended trip to the injury list for Melendi. We'll be back. 3-0 Tigers.
Yeah, so if I take my hand off of it. Yeah, the other one was a prick. I don't want to.
And welcome back to Easton, Mass. We got our Tigers leading Stoughton 3-0. Sammy Johnson steps into the plate.
Sammy Johnson last night in Taunton broke up no-hitter. Kate Larson was throwing. Sammy ripped a single to right field. Just slid it right inside the baseline and broke up that no-hitter.
She takes ball off to the right-hand side, going down 0-2. Nice to see Sammy's back coming alive. I believe the last game I was able to be at had a couple of hits.
Yeah, I think Sammy's got a little hitting streak going. Yeah, at least 3. I'd say at least 3 games. Yeah, she had a few against Milford and Taunton, and yep, her bat's coming alive.
As Sammy looks at strike 3. That's first out of the inning.
Yeah, tough pitch right on the outside corner.
Driscoll has a nasty changeup, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
That brings up number 18, Paige Taylor, the right fielder. Paige filling in for the injured Melendi, pitching a couple of games, doing a great job.
Yep, she pitched phenomenal. She really did.
Ball 1 outside. Taylor, the lefty. Makes ball 2 for outside. Outside for ball 2.
Yep. Paige brings that dual threat with her bunting and slapping ability, as well as she's got a little line drive power too.
Little slap over to the third base line. Yep. Foul.
Yep. Real versatile player for Coach Lindsay Elson.
Another speedster that you could get on the bases with Maddie Homer on deck. 1-2 count to Taylor. Another little slap foul out to the third base side.
Yep. Taylor giving a good at bat here.
The bats have come alive today here in beautiful, warm Easton, Massachusetts. And ball outside for ball 2. Well, I think this is really what this team needed, Todd. Just a pick-me-up like this, get the bats going early, doing some big running, and there goes a little blooper right in there for a single.
Yep.
I like it. Thinking about stretching it out for 2.
Yeah, really. I like the aggressiveness on the bases for sure.
Coach calling her back.
Yeah. Yeah, Paige just kind of stuck the bat out and kind of placed it just where she needed to. Yeah.
As you got Maddie Homer coming to bat. Shot to center field last at bat.
Yep. Yep. See if Maddie had some Wheaties in the dugout and she put a little more power in those arms.
And ground ball, third base line off of Whitman, the third baseman.
Yep.
Moving Taylor over to 3. Homer pulls into second. 2 runners in scoring position here in the bottom of the second with 1 out.
Here we go.
That brings up a hot Devin Morris.
Yep.
Morris, another shot to center field. Misplayed by the center fielder. But Morris is one of the hotter bats in the Hawk.
Yep, she is. Yep, Devin leads the team in home runs with 2.
Ball 1.
Yep. And she's been swinging a hot bat all year as well. She's right behind Maddie Homer on the team. She's batting .333 as we speak.
As she fouls it off to the right-hand side. Bringing the count to 1-1. Looks like Driscoll's had a little velocity off her ball this year.
Yeah, looks a little. It does. It does look like she took a little bit.
As Morris swings and misses.
Fastball doesn't seem as sharp as it has in years past. Yeah. Yep.
Still has a very potent changeup.
Yeah.
She's used seldom today.
Yep. She's crafty. She's been around the Hawks. She knows how to pitch for sure. Yep.
And Morris takes that pitch on the inside corner. That's strike 3. Little confusion there for Morris.
Yeah,
wasn't aware it was strike 3.
Yeah, just wasn't sure of the count. Yeah, happens from time to time. Yeah, it happens.
That brings up Cristalia Covell, number 3, the left fielder. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position as Cobble takes ball 1 high.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I'm pretty quiet. I'll give Devin benefit of the doubt there. It's hard. Soft-spoken gentleman behind the plate.
As Cobble puts it up, it looks like just out of play.
Ooh.
No.
Yeah, it kind of snuck back in.
I don't think it hit anything.
Yeah, I don't think so. Just dropped. Yep.
Catcher could have had a play on that, but I could see how deceiving that would be. It was right in line with the fence.
She's looking right into the sun, too. It's hard. Yeah. Yep.
Cobble digs in, 1-1. Little ground ball over to third. To the first baseman, Hines, for the out. And that retires the side.
Great stretch.
And it's 3-0 Tigers.
Welcome to Easton News. I'm Abby Kitchenham.
And I'm Jack Ryan, and together we bring you everything you need to know about Easton, including politics.
The annual town election is scheduled for Saturday, April 22nd, 2023.
Community events.
Be Inspired. Counseling presents a parent and child coping workshop centered around a new year and new beginnings.
And sports.
Pressure builds diamonds, so we live by that every day of practice, going into every game.
With APCSM guest segment Pet of the Week.
Hi, I'm Katie with the Animal Protection Center, and today we have a little Iris.
With help from special correspondent Wyatt Fain. Join us
for Easton News.
Playing 6 o'clock Friday, Saturday, and Sundays.
And welcome back to the Moscato Sports Complex, where this third inning is brought to you by Bank of Easton. Bank of Easton, thank you for your sponsorship and all you do for Easton softball.
No better ATMs than the ones at the Bank of Easton.
As number 7, Caitlin Driscoll steps to the plate, center fielder. A little bit of a rough day for Driscoll out there in center, with the offensive flurry of the OA Tigers, as Driscoll ground ball over to Homer. Homer with that quick release. Just safe.
I'll tell you, Driscoll's got some speed, huh? Yeah, she can move. Yep.
Some speed up that line. Nice stretch by Sammy Johnson. Just a split second. And that brings up Julie Monahan, number 10. And she takes ball outside. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Driscoll steal. Test that arm of Catherine Farley.
Yeah, I would think Stoughton needs to start. They got to get that run. They put some runs in.
Ball high for ball 2.
Yeah, with that speed we just saw, I'm sure she'll be moving any pitch now. 2-0 count. Monahan's number 8 in the order for the Black Knights.
And Melendi with third ball. That's ball 3 and coach is going to come out and take a little chat with Melendi, probably to check on her, due to her recent injury.
Yep.
And that mound visit is brought to you by Elliott Physical Therapy. So hopefully Katie will not need physical therapy.
Yeah, hopefully Katie
and
has a couple other
get through
kids
these next couple of weeks without it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
So thank you, Elliott Physical Therapy, for your sponsorship and all that you do for Easton softball. And Coach's walk back to the dugout is brought to you by Giorgio's Roast Beef.
Oh, that is my favorite place. Giorgio's Roast Beef.
If Giorgio's is listening, send a couple of roast beef sandwiches over to the press box at the Oliver Ames High School Varsity Softball Stadium.
Copy that, Gio.
As Monahan takes strike 1, 3-1 count. Hitters count to Monahan. Melendi delivers. Fouled out of play.
That ball.
Out into Summer Street.
Yeah.
And that works the count full for Monahan. Oh, Melendi just inside to walk the batter. Moving Driscoll over to second. And Monahan to first on the walk.
First little signage trouble here for Katie. Isn't it?
Really surprised they didn't try to steal Driscoll earlier.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And that brings up Angie Berry, the catcher.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. Number 18. I'm sorry, Maddie Hines, the first baseman.
Yeah, she's 9th in the order, bottom of the order. Just took a strike.
Hines takes strike 2. 0-2 count.
Yep.
To the first baseman.
Yep. Like to see that Katie coming right off that walk. Goes right at her.
And Melendi looking over to 3, gets that. Oh, yes, gets the force over to third.
Close play at third.
Real close play.
Katie fielded that ball, turned quick, got it over to Emily Martin.
Great heads-up play by Melendi.
We got a challenge coming from the head coach.
Nah, I think she's just going to let it go. No.
Nope.
Oh. All right. Well, that challenge is brought to you by our friend, Adam Kempner and Kempner Electric. Plug in with the professionals as the Stoughton
and that was
runner.
An electric fast. The umpires right away both called her out at the same time. There was no
doubt about that.
Yeah.
That was clearly an out of third.
Yeah, that was a long walk for the Stoughton coach for no results.
As is shot, Maddie Homer makes the play, doubling off the runner off of first to end the inning. What a play by Maddie Homer. Heads up play, quick release over to Johnson for the out, ending the inning. 3-0 Tigers. We'll be back.
Yeah, I mean, I've worked for EKS. This is like, yeah, it's a bonus. Yeah.
Thanks, Jack. As always, doing a great job, you and your staff, the camera staff, and Jack, our producer. Welcome back to Oliver Ames High School, where Katie Melendi steps into the plate with a 3-0 lead. Pitching a gem right now, getting out of a jam. That inning-ending double play started by Maddie Homer over to Sammy Johnson. And Melendi steps in to help her own cause here with Driscoll, the pitcher. Melendi, little grounder over to second base for the out. Layla over to Maddie Hines, number 18, the first baseman. And Caitlin Miller steps to the plate, number 8, the center fielder. Miller shows bunt, pulls back, takes strike 1. Miller showing bunt again. Pulling back, outside for ball 1, 1-1 count. Welcome back, Professor.
Great to be back, Gio. Great to be back, Coach. Oh.
And Miller bunts foul back to the backstop.
Yep.
And today we celebrate Easton Youth Softball. We're joined in the crowd by former President John Homer.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yep.
And a little inside for Caitlin for ball 2. 2-2 count. It's 1 out. As Miller fouls one back to the backstop. Swinging away.
Yeah, I like it. Caitlin fighting here. She's definitely getting the bat on the ball today. So.
Miller battling back. Got off to a little bit of a slow start after coming off an injury for the start of the season.
Yep.
And she takes a fly ball to right field. And it's just
Oh.
off the glove of Powers.
Here she goes. She's
And
going for
Caitlin
three. She's
going
there.
for three.
She's there.
Held up at third base by Coach.
Yeah, Powers kind of settled under it. Got her glove up, and it just went in and went out. Hit the ground, and Caitlin was hit the ground running, and she's at third base.
She's one fast kid.
Yep.
Another EGSL champion, two-time champion, original player on the Easton Heat. In my opinion, one of the best EGSL teams to don the field over at Walsh. And Emily Miller steps to the plate.
Yeah, that's a debate we'll always have.
Martin. I always mess that up.
Yeah, I coached Caitlin too on a championship team that was pretty good.
Yep, absolutely.
Yep. Here's Emily Martin. Yep.
Emily Martin with the 1-0 count. Stroke into the gap on center field. Long single. Miller scores. Martin safe at one.
Yep, just what we're looking for.
The bets are alive today, Todd.
As Ken Johnson would say, bang, bang. Big line drive single. Driving in that run from third.
Catherine Farley steps to the plate. Number 7, the catcher. And big swing by Catherine Farley. Fouled it back to the backstop. 4-0 lead, Todd. We are El Fuego today.
Yeah, this is fun. It's a hot day out, and it's a hot day on the field.
Catherine down the line. Fair ball down the left field. Bounce off the fence. Martin into third. Catherine Farley into second with a double.
Another double for the Tigers. That's their 4th double of the game. They came to play today.
It's like they were really building off the momentum from last night, even though it was a 9-0 loss to Taunton. Taunton Tigers, one of the top teams in the state.
Yeah, the game. Kate Larson pitched a heck of a game, 2-hitter. But the Tigers, they battled ROA Tigers, and they held their own against a real strong team.
And Sammy Johnson steps to the plate. Number 12, the first baseman. Sammy struck out last at bat.
Yep.
Sammy showing a little bit more patience this at bat.
Yep. Sammy got first base open. You got runners on second and third here. 1 out.
Sammy swinging a miss.
Swinging a miss. That outside corner pitch. Here we go.
1-2 count to Johnson.
Yeah, Sammy's personal hitting coach is here at the game. Ken Johnson, giving Sammy some tips.
As Sammy takes ball 2, high and outside.
Sammy giving a good at bat here. Just make a little contact here. She can pick up two RBIs.
Sammy takes ball 3.
Way outside. Go full count.
Driscoll's pitch count's going to be kind of high today.
Yeah, I think it is, Gio. I think she's at 51 right now.
Sammy, foul ball. Yeah. Out of play. Yeah. As the OA cross country team comes strolling by. Get those miles in.
Yeah. Get your steps in for the day, kids.
Sammy, big cut. Work the count full.
Sammy just fouling off pitches she's not fond of. She's waiting for the one that she can give a ride.
And Sammy's at bat is brought to you by East End Dental Wellness.
Oh, that's great. Smile.
Sammy does have an infectious smile. She swings and misses. But yet, still a smile on her face.
Still a smile on her face, absolutely.
Brings up Paige
Taylor,
number 18.
2 outs. Paige Taylor coming up. Big at bat here. Could really blow this game open. Paige can put one in play.
Paige's at bat is brought to you by Sean Flynn Landscaping Services. For all your landscaping needs.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sean Flynn. As Paige swings and misses. Yeah. Strike 1, 1-1 count. And thank you, Flynn Landscaping, for all you do and your support for OA softball.
Thanks, Flynn.
As Paige takes ball 2, 9 outside. Paige Taylor, the lefty. Got things kicking a little bit with that little bloop single last inning.
Yep. She's looking to repeat that same swing there.
And going back to it. Previous swings were a little more of a full swing. I like whenever she uses that little slap motion. Try and just poke the ball into the no man's land. As she takes ball 3, 11 outside.
Yeah, here we go. Full count, 2 outs. First base still open. Runners on second and third. Maddie Homer waits on deck.
Little slap down the left-hand side, almost taking out Coach in the coach's box.
Yeah,
on the third base line.
Way the top. Yeah, that was close, wasn't it? Jeez, yeah. Coach Allison backed up one step a little bit. Yeah, it looks like, it'd be great if Paige could flip the order here. The top of the order's been really hitting the ball hard for OA. Maddie's on deck, our leadoff hitter. There it is.
There it is, little slap right in the left field.
She did it. Great job, Paige.
Martin
great
scores.
Yep.
The pinch runner, Skylar Dearborn, all the way in from second base to score the second run for this inning.
Yep, Paige took second on that throw. Great hit. Did similar bat to her first. She just kind of reached that bat out, poked a little flare out to left field over the third baseman's head this time.
Nice piece of hitting there by Taylor.
Great job of 2-out, 2-strike hitting by Paige Taylor.
Brings up the cog.
Yep.
Maddie Homer.
Here we go. Top of the order.
For a change, the batting lineups set the table for Homer, who goes deep. Deep right field, and it's gone. Home run, El Fuego, Maddie Homer.
Home run for Homer. Home run for Homer. Home run for Homer.
Great swing by the Homer. She swung a big bat there, Todd.
Yeah, Maddie took a great, just right on top of that fastball.
That thing was, our point of view is from behind the catcher, and it just took a ride.
Yeah, you knew it was gone.
It
right
was
off the
gone.
bat. Yeah. Yep.
Home run, Maddie Homer clears the bases.
Yeah, and the ball just made its way back in. That's been the delay. We've been waiting for that thing to roll back. So here we go. Devin Morris steps up. Maddie, I believe, tying for the team lead now in home runs for the Tigers with Devin Morris.
As Morris fouls it out of play for strike 1. Let's see a little back-to-back.
Be awesome, huh?
Ball 1, 1-1 count to Morris, the second baseman.
Yep.
Ground ball over to second to first for the out to end the inning, but the damage by the offensive juggernaut and the bats by the Tigers this inning put 5 runs up this inning to take an 8-0 lead over Stoughton. We'll be back. Maddie Homer, home run, 3-run homer, literally. We'll be back.
Good evening and welcome to another edition of For the Love of Words. After a 3-year hiatus, join me, John Holgerson, and
Priscilla Almquist Olson,
as we interview poets and musicians. Could you give the audience a little summary of your background as a child?
When I turned 7 or so, we were car bombed. That stuck out.
And have them share their love of words.
Sometimes I wonder, do you ever think of me?
A thin broth of moonlight caught in the trees spreads across the garden brush, so one side of every stick shimmers while the other sides melt into one another, a mass grave of cherry, pear, and pine.
For the Love of Words at 7 p.m. on Thursdays.
And welcome back to the offensive flurry of the OA Tigers today, where they lead Stoughton 8-0 after 4. It's top of the 4th, and we have Hannah Hobbs leading off, number 15, the left fielder. And there was no doubt about it with that homer.
Oh, that was a shot. That could have been the longest down one I've seen the Tigers hit the last couple of years at the new field here.
As Hobbs bunts foul for strike 1.
Yeah, there was no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
And hopefully we could keep the efficiency going with Melendi. Keep her pitch count down.
Yeah, Katie has a nice she's got plenty of breathing room here, so she can really have some fun.
Got a little bit to go here. Hobbs with a little blooper. Homer with the catch to record the first out.
Yep, Maddie, as we're in the top of the 4th inning, she's hit 24 pitches. Just unbelievable. Yeah.
And that brings up Elisa Edwards, the shortstop. Edwards with the swing. Another ground ball to Homer with that quick release. Over to Johnson for the out.
Yep, great play, great play. Maddie patiently waited for that ball, but her release is just so fast.
Absolutely.
Runner didn't have a chance.
That is where the difference is made with that quick release of Maddie Homer. The stretch of Sammy Johnson, that brings up Carrie Driscoll, the pitcher.
Yeah, we can't mention that enough to all the young kids growing up playing the game now. That quicker your release, the better and better a fielder you're going to become.
Throw from the slot. From the slot, quick release, quick transition from the glove to the hand.
Yes, sir. Yep. Amen.
As Driscoll takes to second ball 2. It's 2-0 count. Nice pitch by Katie Melendi in there for a strike.
Yeah, that was nasty. Yep. I believe the count's 2-1.
I believe it is too. It's there's a little bit of a wasted pitch right there to bring the count to 3-1. Hitters count.
Yeah, hey, every once in a while you throw one, right? You see if they chase it.
It's good to waste one.
Yeah.
Keep them honest.
Absolutely. Yep.
Melendi just outside. As Driscoll draws the walk, most likely we'll be seeing a pinch runner here.
Yep.
A courtesy runner.
Yep. Yeah, Driscoll's a big hitter. She's got a big bat, so I have no issues at all with how she just pitched her. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like number 4, Price. L. Price has come in to run. And that brings up for the second baseman, Layla Alou. Little shot over the right-hand side out of play.
Tell you that sun today, very bright in the sky. Girls had a tough time seeing that one.
The way the field has a swing and miss for the second baseman, Layla.
Yeah, it's a challenge for fielders for these late afternoon games when the sun starts to get a little higher up in the sky this time of year.
Oh, look at that, leaning. Oh, almost had her.
That was a close play.
Price.
Yeah, we had Price. Yeah, she was coming off first. She took a bigger lead than she had been. Catherine Foley noticed it and just fired down to first base. Man, that was a close play. She slipped back in by a fingernail, I think, Gio.
Absolutely.
There it is.
Swing and miss, retiring the side for strike 3.
Katie Melendi's got plenty of bullets in the gun today. Another strikeout.
Absolutely. After 3.5, your OA Tigers 8, Stoughton Black Knights 0.
She didn't look like it, right? Yeah. You could kind of tell her that she was hot. She was, like her, you know what I mean? Like you can tell that like she's doing versus this. But her arm's fine. It's always her wrist, which is great. leg is just muscle, but it's just muscle. She has those. Shit, I can feel the muscle. It was hysterical yesterday. Happy birthday. Thank you very much. Is it a big one? They're all big now. They all don't. They haven't had it in a long time. Slow down there, you're stirring up dust, okay?
Todd, welcome, Todd. We're back.
We're back, baby.
We're back. Crystalia Covels steps in, and the count's 0-1.
Yeah, we're back with fireworks. Yeah, hard foul ball down the left field line.
Ball one. Yeah, I got to say, all the times I've seen Carrie Driscoll pitch, this is not the sharpest.
No, but she's a fighter. She's still out there.
She'll be grinding.
Yep.
Crystalia fouls off to the right-hand side, out of play.
Yep, 2 hard hit foul balls here by Crystalia.
Count 1-2.
Yep, getting her feel here. See?
Not quite into Summer Street, but close.
No,
Randall.
right around the quarry. Rattling around the rocks out there like a pinball.
On the Bedrock Quarry. As Crystalia takes ball 2, 2-2 count.
Just off the plate.
The weather is absolutely perfect. Crystalia fouls it up back behind us, out of play. And that foul is brought to you by Roach Brothers. Thank you, Roach Brothers, for all you do. And also employ the fine young ladies on our softball team.
Yes, sir. Yeah, great sushi over at Roach Brothers, Gio. Yeah, great sushi. Picked some up the other day.
The crunch roll. As Crystalia, a little dribbler to shortstop. Over to Hines for the out.
Good stretch by Hines. Nice play.
Edwards to Hines for the out. Crystalia hustling down the line. That brings up Katie Melendi, number 9. Melendi with a shot. Her last at bat, I believe, was a little bit of a. Fortunately, she was out. A little shot over to second base.
Yeah. Yep. Katie's been off, like we said, for a couple weeks with the injury. So.
Ball 2, high and outside.
Yeah, I'm sure her swing will get back together. Then a game or two.
2-0 to Melendi. And Melendi fouls it out of play.
Yep.
Works the count to 2-1. One count. Melendi with a shot into the gap. There's our hit for Katie Melendi. Single.
Yeah, single to right center. Just nice defensive swing there. She just made sure, just didn't need to crush it. She dropped it right in front of the outfield.
Interesting to see if she gets a runner today. Coach leaves her there.
Yeah, no sir. Yep. Katie's on the bases. Help herself out.
And it brings up Miller. Miller with a shot down the left-hand line. A little bobble from the left fielder.
Yep.
Single, moving Melendi up 60 feet.
Yeah, no harm, no foul on that bobble out there, but solid line drive single from Caitlin Miller.
That's Melendi at second, Miller at first, and that brings up Emily Martin, the third baseman.
Yep, Emily had a great at-bat, her last at-bat, driving in a run, a single to left field.
Which is what we needed. I mean, early on in the season, we were mainly talking about the first 3, maybe 4 spots in that Tiger lineup, and everyone's been contributing these last few games, with the exception of the Taunton game.
Yeah, I'll tell you, man, the temperature went up, and so did all the hits on the stat book for sure. Yeah, everyone's starting to really hit from top to bottom. Yep.
Perfect time of the year to to get streaky.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
As Martin takes ball inside for 2-1 count. Martin takes ball 3, 3-1 count.
Yeah,
Hitters count.
Yeah, runners on
We
first
know what's
and second.
coming.
Yeah, we know what's coming right here. Yeah.
Most likely the strike you'll see down the middle, but lost her. As Driscoll loads the bases with a walk to Martin. That brings up Catherine Farley.
Catherine Farley has home run power.
Farley had a base hit down the left-hand side last at bat. Driscoll with the pitch, strike one.
Yep, this is a big bat here. Could really just bust this game wide open here, Catherine. Any sort of contact.
Catherine 0-1. Driscoll's lost a little bit of her control. She's thrown a lot of pitches over the last inning.
Yeah, the poor thing. She looks a little frustrated too, which I'm sure she is. This being her last game in the town of Easton, her high school career. She up to 85 pitches.
Working that count to 2-1. 2-1 to Farley. Farley looks at strike two. 2-2 count. 1 out. Nowhere to put her. Nowhere for Farley to go.
Big gap in right center field if she can.
Farley shot down the left-hand line. Foul.
She did not go to right center. She went straight down the foul line. Katie Melendi dove to the ground, coming off of third base, taking her lead.
And Driscoll with the pitch. Catherine really wants to take it down the third base line.
Yeah, she took a shot at the on-deck batter there, Madison Montero. That was close. Catherine really out in front of that one. But Catherine is on it. She's right on that fastball.
And Driscoll with the pitch. Fouled back. Right into the backstop.
Yeah, Catherine's fighting here.
2-2 count continues. She's just battling. Farley battling this at bat.
Oh,
little high heat.
High heat, yeah. Yep.
And Farley goes down.
Yep. Driscoll just kept challenging Catherine with that fastball, and she got one. That might have been the fastest one she's thrown today.
I was going to say, she dialed in.
Yeah, she did.
Definitely dialed in that pitch. Yeah. And looks like we got to see a pinch hitter for.
Bear with me. Bear with me, Coach. Pinch hitting for Sammy Johnson.
And Madison Montero making an appearance today.
Huh?
And again, there's nowhere to put her. 2 outs. Nowhere for anyone to go.
Nowhere. This is a fun part of the game. I love the bases loaded, 2 outs. Yeah, it's a great scenario. Good hitter, good pitcher. So it should be a good battle here.
And this at bat is brought to you by Fieldhouse Arena.
Oh, thanks, Peter.
Thank you, Peter and Rosa.
And Rosa, yep. There's no better place to wait and watch your kid while they're at practice than Fieldhouse Arena with some of Rosa's cooking.
I believe we had make your own calzone night, learn how to make a calzone, learn how to make pizza.
Yep.
Watch some college basketball.
Yeah, great environment, yeah.
Montero, 1-1 count. Thank you, Peter and Rosa, and Fieldhouse Arena for all you do and your support for OA softball.
Yeah, thanks, Peter and Rosa. We love you.
Montero with a big swing, 2-2. Still another Another player coming off extended time in the injured list.
Yes, yeah, Madison hurt herself in tryouts, I think, at the beginning of the season. Yeah.
Madison on that high heat goes down swinging, retiring the side, and after 4, it is your 08 Tigers 8, Stoughton Black Knights nothing.
In 2023, Easton is a tight-knit community of 25,000 people. But with the hustle and bustle of modern life, it's easy to forget our past. A time when Easton's population was 6,000.
Everybody knew who everybody
everybody
was.
And there was respect.
There was respect for everyone.
When kids enjoyed great freedom and independence.
Everybody was poor at today's standards, but we all were in the same boat and we enjoyed life.
So join me, Priscilla Almquist Olsen, as I explore what makes Easton so very special with some of its lifetime residents.
I think Easton has so much to offer, and if you're living in a community, you have to know it.
Watch Growing Up in Easton Tuesdays at 7 p.m. and Friday at 9 p.m. See you then.
All right, Jack, thank you. Welcome back to OA softball field, where your Lady Tigers lead Stoughton 8-0. And looks like we've got number 11, Cameron Whitman, stepping to the plate. Melendi throwing a gem today. And looks like there's multiple substitutions here, Todd.
Yeah, through 4 innings, Katie's faced 14 batters, 34 pitches through 4. So Katie is, definition of efficiency today.
Yeah, through 4 innings, 34 pitches. That's insane.
Yeah. Yep.
And defense, the defense has been spectacular today.
It sure has.
And ball 1. Looks like Catherine Farley took that off the leg.
Yep.
And
Coach is out to check on her. Man, that looked like it hurt.
Doesn't feel good.
Yep. Catherine's all right. Little check. Everything's good.
All right. And Whitman steps in. Melendi delivers. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
That looks like counts 1-1.
And just under Farley for a 2-1 count. Sorry about that. A little misinformation, fake news on the count.
Yeah, it's
on
tough.
My part.
It's tough. That scoreboard is 50-50.
And a little blooper into right field. Oh.
Nope. Paige Taylor came up firing from right field, taking a shot at getting the runner at first.
I like it.
Yep.
I like the aggressive play.
Good backup by Katie Melendi, and no harm, no foul. Yep, take a chance. Absolutely. I agree.
Yeah, that's Whitman at first, and I believe there was a substitution here.
Yep. Number 7.
Oh, I stand corrected. No, that's Caitlin Driscoll, number 7, the center fielder, who takes strike 1. Melendi, and bunt.
Yeah, interesting.
Little small ball.
Yeah, little small ball, down 8 runs. But, everyone has got to start somewhere.
Yeah, I don't think Stoughton was expecting this offensive barrage by the Tigers today. Ground ball in between short and third. Stalia comes up throwing into Homer, the shortstop. keep the runner from advancing. Back to Melendi in the circle. Brings up number 10, Julia Monahan.
Julia walked her first at bat.
Runners on first and second. And Melendi with the pitch. Strike one.
Yeah, no outs here, so now Stoughton's got a couple of ducks on the pond, and see how they decide to play it.
Could use a little help here. Nice little ground ball would be nice. And turn a double play. As Melendi a little outside. 1-1. And that was a beautiful pitch by Melendi.
Yep.
Inside corner for strike two.
Yeah, Katie can live there some days. She's really tough to hit.
There's a lot of movement on that ball.
Yeah.
And another one, no, just foul out of play. The right-hand side. Count remains 1-2. No outs. 2 runners on, first and second.
Yeah, this could be the game for Stoughton here.
Another foul back, out of play.
I know it's the bottom of the fifth, but they have not had a lot of base runners today. So
Monahan's battling here.
Yeah.
No, I don't think there's been a runner past second base.
No. Great pitch by Katie.
Fielded by Morris. Looks like they're calling the runner safe at first.
Yeah, so Katie threw a beautiful pitch right outside off the plate, hit the end of the bat. It just kind of dribbled over to second base. Devin Morris made a play and threw to first.
That ball just died.
Yep. Yeah, just spinning and spinning in the dirt.
It's like coach appealing.
Safe. Yep.
And this appeal is brought to you by Stoneforge.
Oh, Stoneforge. Great place to get a drink.
And great meals.
Stoneforge.
Thank you, Stoneforge, for all you do. And looks like there is nothing to do about the.
Yeah. Like that challenge denied, so the bases are loaded for Stoughton with no outs. Their number 9 hitter's up.
And Jack is saying the audio's out. Someone just texted me from home. They said the audio's out.
No, I can see it.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Jack. Oh, and we're back.
Yep.
Thank you, Doug Martin, for informing us on the audio situation. You're the best. Your daughter's having a great game.
Yeah, there it is. Called strike
and
3.
Strike 3.
There we go.
Melendi continues the gem. Fortunately, 3 ducks on this pond.
Katie's one of the better pitchers I've seen at the high school level. Can really bear down when there's players in running and scoring position. Yeah.
She's never flustered. She was never flustered in U10.
No, she wasn't. No, sir. Nope. Kid is rock solid.
Could use a nice little ground ball here and get a double play. Any base, any base. As the batter, number 13, Julie Powers, the leadoff batter. Ground ball. There's the ground ball to Homer. Homer to Farley.
Oh. Close play at home.
Close play at home. It looks like runner's safe.
Oh, no. So Maddie fielded it, went for the play at home. It was close. Throw pulled Catherine off the bag, and run scores. So good try, though. Good try.
Smart play. Smart play by Homer.
Absolutely. Yep.
Infield up. And that brings up Anna Hobbs. Anna Hobbs, another ground ball. Martin over to one for the out.
Yep, great play by Emily.
As Todd and I are
just covered
in a dust cloud.
I don't know what's going on, but it looks like the run scored.
I believe the run scored.
The run scored. We got runners on second and third. Got the out at first, so we needed that. That's a big out.
Coach is looking for an explanation here. Non-stop excitement here today, Todd.
Yeah, a lot of runs up on the board. It's a fun day.
And all this fun is brought to you by the Haynes Group. I don't understand. Oh, they called the runner safe at first.
Wow. All that dust. I didn't even see what was going on. So they put the runner back on the bag. So we only have one out.
The press box was covered. Was in a cloud of dust, unable to see the field. And it looks like the runner, Edwards, was safe at first.
Yep. So I believe that puts us, back to one out. Yes, sir. Yep.
That brings up Kerry Driscoll, the pitcher. Driscoll takes strike one. So it's 8-2 now. The base is loaded. And Driscoll fouls that off. To be in the count, to be in the hole, 0-2.
All right, 2 outs. 2 outs confirmed. I was talking to youth umpire John Homer here behind us, taking in the game today. Saw his daughter hit a home run.
Ball's still traveling.
It's always good to have an extra set of eyes here behind us, help us out.
Looks like former EGSL alum Taylor Lake is in the field in the stadium today.
Oh, that's great. It's always great to see former Tigers, graduated alumni, whatever we call them, at the field.
Taylor just back from her second year of college. Shot up the middle, diving home, just past the diving homer. Oh, Martin comes up. Miller comes up running.
Boy.
And Emily Martin settles things down.
Oh, little action, a little wild play there, but everything settled itself down.
And on that, looks like Stoughton put up 2 runs.
Yep. So here come the Black Knights now. They do have a potent lineup. They can put runs up, and they are they're chipping away at Katie a little bit. They've kind of changed their approach. They're jumping on first pitches early in the count instead of waiting. Taking a page out of the OA Tigers book today. They've been able to put together a couple of runs here.
Shot just into left field. Fielded by Crystalia Covell.
8-5. Another run across the plate for the Black Knights.
Typically whenever you've seen a pitcher 2-3 times through,
yes,
you tend to pick up on some tendencies, and it looks like Stoughton has done that this inning.
Yeah, good teams and good hitters, they'll pick up on tendencies and things as the game goes along for sure. Yep.
Still a couple of questionable calls that
absolutely,
gone in Stoughton's favor. As number 11 steps to the plate, Cameron Whitman, the third baseman, takes strike one.
Runners on first and third here. So Stoughton could do a few little things here with the runner on base if they want to. The open base at second.
They got some speed on the bases right now, so it'd be interesting. The only thing is, you got 2 outs, so you want to be a little selective. A little blooper over the right field,
ball.
Just out of play. Or just foul. Just over the first baseman's head.
Yeah, just
Sammy
a little
Johnson. Good effort.
Yep, there were 3 girls there. Everybody was on it. Paige, Devin, and Sammy all going for that ball. Just out of reach.
Lindy delivers. Little shot, another base hit over the left field side. All bobbled by Crystalia, but kept in front of her. No damage on that.
No harm, no foul, but another run scores.
Another run scores, bringing this count to 8-6.
And now we got a ball game, Gio. 8-6.
We do.
Yep.
There is no shortage of excitement today, Todd.
No, sir. Nope.
That's Caitlin Driscoll, steps to the plate. Number 7, the center fielder. Takes ball 1 inside.
Takes ball 1. Yep, that's a good pitch. I like that location. I like that spot.
This is mine. Okay. Driscoll with the swing and miss. Bringing the count to 1-1.
So now we got runners on first and second here with 2 outs.
Can't help to think we should have been out of this inning a while ago.
Yeah.
Foul ball into the backstop.
Yeah, there's been a couple of close plays. Yeah, that could have went either way for sure. Yep.
I believe they could have called the league offices in Walpole to get the actual video review on that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we got that equipment up and running yet here at the Moscato complex, but it's coming. It's coming soon if it's not up already.
Or with
just like the batting cage and some of the other amenities around here.
Up the middle, fielded by Melendi, over to Sammy Johnson to retire the side. But after 4.5, Stoughton puts up 6 runs that inning for an 8-6 lead for our Tigers. And we'll be back. And welcome back to the OA softball field in Easton, Massachusetts on the Moscato Sports Complex.
Here we go.
And
bottom
Page, Page first pitch swinging. A little slap to the shortstop Edwards for the out.
Yeah, shortstop stuck around up there, made a nice catch. Yep, Page has made good contact all day today. She's given 3 great at-bats.
Hopefully Maddie Homer can get something started here. I believe that home run ball she hit the last inning is still traveling. I believe it went over to Shady Rest.
Yeah, NASA's tracking it. Or NORAD. I'm sorry, NORAD's on it. Yeah. Yep.
Maddie with a shot down the left field, out of play. Homer swinging a hot bat.
Yeah, Maddie's put one straight dead center off the top of the fence for a double, and then followed that performance up with a home run. So,
Maddie Homer's hitting instructor behind me.
Yep, that's
behind the press box here.
John Homer, hitting coach,
former EGSL president. Yep. Maddie Homer with another shot, a mile high into the right field, caught by Powers.
Yep.
Powers had a little bit of a challenge the last few times in the outfield with those fly balls, but got under that one.
So nice confident play there. Yep.
That brings up number 21, Devin Morris, second baseman.
Devin's 1 for 3 today.
She takes ball 1 inside. But yeah, Stoughton, they weren't done. They're battling back.
Yeah, they sure are. Yep.
Put up 6 runs last inning, but they might be running. Well, it's the 5th, bottom of the 5th here.
We're in the bottom of the 5th. Driscoll's approach. She's up over 100 pitches on this pitch.
Morris with over to Edwards. Edwards to Hines to retire the side.
Driscoll, she looks stronger than she was when she started the game, though.
She's getting better as this game goes on, and we'll be back where you've got OA 8-6. And welcome back to the Oliver Ames campus, the Moscato Sports Complex, Oliver Ames Softball High School Varsity Field. And I'm Gio Ballestino, joined with Professor Todd Marino.
Good to be here, Coach.
And we've got a barn burner today, Todd.
Yeah, Stoughton really battling back here. Always jumped 8-0, and Stoughton put 6 runs up in the top of the 5th inning. Make this a game again, 8-6.
We got Julia Monahan at bat for Stoughton right now.
Yeah, Stoughton's down the bottom of the order here, 8-9.
And Monahan takes strike one for a 2-1 count.
Yep. Monahan's 1 for 1 today with a walk.
Melendi's still in the circle. Little shot down right-hand side, down right field, just out of reach of all the OA players.
Katie evens the count, 2-2.
And Melendi deals. Another ground ball foul over the right side near first baseman Johnson. Monahan digs in, 2-2 count. Like she's really trying to hit to that opposite field.
Sure is, yeah. She must know something that none of the rest of us don't, huh? Yeah, she's got a feeling.
The last 5 foul balls have gone to the right side of the field.
Oh, great pitch by Katie. Boy, that's that drop curve. That is, when she can hit it outside like that, it's impossible to hit. Great pitch.
And Monahan's retired for the first out of the inning. And that brings up
it's Hines. Hines, the first baseman.
Number 18. Maddie Hines, who singles to the center fielder Miller. That brings up the top of the order, Julia Powers, the right fielder.
Julia's 0 for 3 today, but she's picked up an RBI.
Got that runner on first base. Lundy with the pitch. High for ball one.
It's been a pitch earlier in the game that I think's been called a strike once or twice.
And Melendi. Little shot to right field. Page is under it for the out. Retiring Powers. And that's the second out of the inning.
Yep.
And that brings up Anna Hobbs.
Yeah, Anna's 0 for 3, but she too was picked up by RBI today.
A left fielder. And Hobbs takes strike one. Farley with the throw down to first base with the diving Monahan back.
Yep. Close play at first.
And Katie wastes one for ball one. 1-1 count on 15, number 15 Hobbs. Little slapper. Defensive swing there.
Very defensive swing. Hobbs looking just to, I think she thought that ball was going to come on the outside corner, and it curved away from her. And she just kind of started her swing, and not much else she could do.
Katie really mixing up her pitches this inning.
Look at that.
Ground ball back to Melendi, over to Johnson for the out, retiring the side. And after 5.5, it is Stoughton 6, your OA Tigers 8.
And so when you look at like in the church, we're kind of the same height. But then if you really look, our students step with spike heels. So we're and then all the other pictures like, he's a foot taller than me. Mom, are you wearing your yeah.
And we're back. Exciting day here, Todd. We've got 8-6 in favor of our Tigers. We've got Kristalia Covell stepping to the plate. He takes ball one inside.
Yeah, we got ourselves a hell of a ball game, huh?
It's very
to be a great one.
It's action-packed today. Our Tigers went up with an 8-0 lead. Stoughton fought back the last few innings, put up 6 runs.
Yep.
And here we are in the bottom of the 6th. 2-1 count on Kristalia.
Yep. Driscoll's really, like I said, I think her velocity's picked up a little bit the last few innings, and she really looks like, now she looks like the pitcher that we all have seen and known and probably
absolutely
expected to see today as well. Yeah, she's pitched, she battled, and she's fought back and got herself back in the game.
Kristalia with a 3-1 count, takes ball 4.
Yep. That's a big leadoff walk
putting
for the
Kristalia on.
Yeah.
Former EGSL champion.
Every she is. Yeah, every extra run that they can put up on the board here, I think, would be huge.
It's EGSL day here at the stadium.
It sure is. There's a lot of alumni here. It's
former
very
board
festive.
members.
Yeah.
Hello, Katie Duffy.
Hi.
And Katie Melendi steps to the plate, taking strike 1.
It looks like there's a rec game, EGSL rec game tonight. Looks like some of the girls are starting to gather at the field.
Oh, Kristalia goes. The ball into center field. That ball was way off.
Yeah. Is that delayed steal, Gio?
Might have may have been.
I kind of caught the tail end of the play. I was looking at my left here, but that seemed to be a slow developing steal.
It was a very slow release from the catcher, Barry. And Melendi out of play down the third base line.
No
Miller.
Nonsense about here. Katie's looking to crush it, no doubt.
Miller on deck. We could use some offense this inning.
Yep. I agree. I feel that wind's kicking up a little bit, buddy, and during Katie's at bat here.
The bats went a little light there over the last few innings. Melendi, ground ball back to Driscoll.
Oh.
Throw over.
Oh, we had a close play at first. Katie called out. Another very, very close play here.
And Kristalia almost gets picked off leaning at second. It was a very slow developing play.
Yep. Let's come back to the pitcher. She knocked it down with her glove and picked the ball up and made a strong throw to first. But it was close.
And Caitlin Miller steps to the plate with Kristalia Covell at second in scoring position as she takes ball 1.
Be a great spot here. See Caitlin. Another line drive. She had a couple earlier today in her first couple of bats.
Fouled off the catcher's helmet.
Yeah. She doesn't look too happy as she goes back to get that ball, but she's taking her time. I'm probably checking on her, make sure she's okay.
And Driscoll steps in. Miller showing bunt. And fouled off out of play.
And that one's going to Summer Street.
Yeah, Driscoll's velocity is definitely up these last few innings. It could be the adrenaline from getting run support.
Oh, yeah, we've seen that a million times, haven't we, in some games that we've been down big? Yep.
And Driscoll could be very dangerous in these later innings as Miller shows bunt. And swing, pulls back, pops it on a mile high under the center fielder Driscoll for the out.
Yeah, that sun just about probably tucked us out behind the trees about 2 or 3 minutes ago.
And that brings up number 24, Emily Martin, a third baseman.
Got 2 outs here, runner on second. Emily picked up an RBI earlier with a single.
Driscoll with the pitch. Emily
There it is.
There it is.
Single
Base
to
hit. That
left.
left. Little bobble, little bobble. Oh, and
Oh.
Cristalia held up.
Yep.
Smart move.
Yep. Rather safe than sorry.
Smart move. That puts runners at the corners. For the batter, Sammy Johnson. Oh, nope. My bad.
Farley.
Catherine Farley. Sammy Johnson is on deck. Good spot for Catherine. Catherine with a deep, high fly ball. And Driscoll's under it to retire the side. And after 6, OA Tigers 8, Stoughton Black Knights 6. And welcome back to the OA softball field. A lot of excitement here tonight at the ballpark. We got an 8-6 game here in the top of the 7th, Todd.
Yeah.
Three outs, and we get 3 quick ones out. It's homeward bound. But it's an exciting...
You bring a tear to my eye here.
Exciting times here.
Yeah. We still got 5 more games left in the regular season, but...
Wow.
But here we go. Yeah, Tigers are up by 2. We're in the top of the 7th. Yeah, 3 outs, and we go home.
We need 3 quick outs here.
Yep, Stoughton sending up their 3-4-5 hitters. So we got our ace going against their brass. We'll see what happens.
There will be no lack of excitement this inning. And I have all the confidence in the world our Tigers can hold on here and get 3 quick outs.
Yeah, I agree, Gio.
And Melendi's ready. I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do this. We got ball 1.
Yep.
Brings up Alyssa Edwards, the shortstop. And Edwards takes ball 2.
Yeah. Katie takes a deep breath, snaps that ball in a glove. It's back on the mound.
And ball 3 outside.
Yep.
Just missing a little bit.
Got a 3-0 count here. Catherine sets up outside.
And 4-pitch walk.
Yeah, so that brings up the tying run to the plate.
A little bit of leadway here, Todd. We're up 2. And that brings up Carrie Driscoll, the pitcher.
Big hitter for Stoughton.
She can help her cause. Shot, Homer, and
Maddie Homer.
Maddie Homer with that quick release on the line drive out.
Picked that ball just off the top of the dirt.
No damage. Throw was they were trying to catch Edwards, who was running on the play, catch her off the bag, and throw went right. It was a shot. Went right into the fence and bounced back to Johnson, who was chasing the ball. No room for Edwards to move over. And that brings up, we got Layla Alou.
And she tries to lay down a bunt. First pitch, ball went foul.
With 1 out, 0-1 count to the second baseman. Lendy delivers just outside. 1-1 count. Sun's going down, getting a little cool here on the OA campus.
Beautiful night, though, isn't it? Beautiful
Absolutely. So shot just over Homer.
Oh, no.
Oh, they got her. They got her.
No.
Got her at third.
She's safe.
Oh,
just beat the tag.
Slid under the tag.
Yeah, she just slid under it. Man, that was close. So we had a line drive. Looked like Maddie just out of her reach and went out into left field. And looked like just left fielder was coming hard. I think she just overran it. And Caitlin backed it up beautifully. But Stoughton did take the extra base, both runners. So now we got runners at second and third with one out. So certainly Stoughton's not going down without a fight.
And that brings up Cameron Whitman, the third baseman. And we've got a little field maintenance here. So let's thank a few sponsors. Haynes Group, thank you for your continued support.
That's a company that could build the batting cage, Haynes Group.
Thank you, Easton Fitness, taking care of our girls, getting them all fit and healthy in the off season. Thank you, Halverson Orthodontics.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, with all these smiles around the ballpark that we see all the time, I'm sure Halverson's contributed to a lot of those.
Absolutely. Morse Insurance. Thank you. Thank you, Dan.
Yep, we appreciate you, Dan. Every foul ball. Thank you.
And this at bat is sponsored by JM Pet Resorts.
Yeah, JM Pet Resorts. When you
swing and miss.
Need to go away. Need a place
strike
for your
one.
pet.
Whitman, third base. Thank you, O'Brien Car Care.
Oh,
Whitman,
rip one.
Shot. Oh, just out of the reach of Morris.
Yep, just out of the reach. Might have bounced off her glove, but ball, tough play nonetheless.
It was out of my view. I'm behind the umpire.
Yeah.
Couldn't get a clear, look at it.
Yeah, I get that. I could be wrong, too. I might have missed something. But regardless, either way, the ball
Looked like
just
it went
trickled
off.
into right field. And
looked like it went off of Morris's glove into center field. Moving the runner over to third. Runners at the corners.
Yeah, we got an 8-7 game.
And scoring one.
Yeah.
One-run game, 8-7 here in the top of the seventh. And we got a mound visit by Coach Allison. Thank you, Murphy Tax. And thank you, Maplewood Country Day Camp.
Yeah, Dan Murphy, enjoy your time off from busy season. In Maplewood, place is going to amp up with softball players this summer.
And that brings number 7, Caitlin Driscoll, to the plate.
Caitlin's 2 for 3. So she's been one of the few hitters that's been able to put together a multi-hit game for Stoughton today against Katie Melendi.
That's ball 1 to Driscoll.
Runners on first and third, one out.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
It's a nice pitch.
And let's hopefully we can get a second out here with no more damage. Driscoll puts down the bunt. No play.
No play for anybody. Katie Melendi hustled in. Good bunt. Good bunt, threw it right out in front of home plate. Katie get in there and got it. Made sure no run scored. Driscoll beats out at first. Bases are loaded.
And that brings up number 10, Julia Monahan. Monahan, I believe, had a single last at bat.
Yeah, she did. Yep.
And Monahan fouls it.
I don't know if you remember, Monahan was our friend that wanted to hit the ball to right field. Yeah. She had the 5 or 6 foul ball at bat.
That is correct.
Yeah. As she sends another ball down Summer Street in right field.
And play over to Homer for the out, for the force at home.
Good play.
2 outs.
Yep.
No shortage of drama with the 2023 OA Tigers.
Yeah, ground ball hit to Maddie Homer, no hesitation. She knew where to go with it. She came right home.
Nice play by Catherine Farley.
Yep. Catherine held the bag. As the runner bear down, slid in. Score remains 8-7.
And number 18, Maddie Hines. Hines takes strike outside corner for strike 1.
Maddie's 1 for 2 today. Maddie Hines. She blew up the single her last at bat.
And she takes strike 2. Oh, the excitement here at the stadium today.
Here we go.
Everyone is on their feet.
Yep. Crowd's wild.
It's the loudest I've heard the OA softball field. And there's a pop-up of Morris to end the game. And wow.
Tigers win.
The Tigers win. What a game here at the OA softball field, where we've got our final, your OA Tigers 8. And Stoughton battled back, put up 7, but OA prevails with the win. And we'll be back at it next week.
Bang, bang.
Thank you, Ken Johnson. Thank you, Professor Todd Marino. Everyone have a great night and enjoy that weather out there. We're out.
Oliver Ames High School Sports home game coverage is underwritten in part by Bank of Easton, Premier Properties, Law Office of Sutton and Sutton, Easton Historical Society and Museum. ECAP would like to thank all sponsors for making coverage of all this year's home games possible.